Hello Bass Ninja family. I am so stoked today because I'm at a pond that I've been trying to get to for the last 6 months and I just haven't been able to get to it. The first time I came here I caught 23 bass. They were a little bit small. I think the biggest one was 2 pounds, but I had a lot of action. Let me give you a glimpse and it goes back around that way. But let's see how many bass we can get today. Get her done. All right, on my bait caster, I got a little walk the dog action going, a little top water. And then I think I'm gonna start with a little crawl, see how we do. It's a little cheap crawl. I ran out of the Guggen bait crawls and I didn't have time to go to the store. So I'm gonna see if these little yum crawls are gonna work or not. It's a lot of moss and seaweed here, so. I've never used a crawl here before. What I was using last time was my famous super fluke. I'm sure you guys guessed that. Which I can always go to that. And I know I'll catch something with that. It doesn't matter the time of day, I'll catch something on the fluke. I'm really excited. I've been trying to get to this pond, but haven't had a chance to get over here, so hopefully we can get on to something today. Like I said, Florida, the fishing has been kind of crazy. The last couple of days, we actually have had some rain, so maybe that'll help. But it still hasn't been enough rain. We're gonna need a lot of rain. A lot. We're gonna need it to rain for like a week straight. A week straight we're gonna need it to rain. So I think what I'm gonna do, because there's a lot of floating seaweed and vegetation and all that. I think I'm just gonna throw this out, let it sink, and go ahead and use let it sink to the bottom, which I did the other day, and go ahead and try to use this top water. I think I threw right on some seaweed. Very first cast. I might not be able to use this right here until I get to the other spot. I'm very excited. Last time I tore them up when I was here. Nothing big. Like I said, maybe 2 pounds was the biggest one. But it was a lot of fun catching them. Catching quantity. Wasn't quality, but I had fun catching quantity. And since I haven't caught any in a minute, I don't mind catching that. I don't mind catching quantity since I haven't caught any in a minute. Oh, come on. That's what I'm saying. You can't do anything. I'm probably starting off with the wrong bait right now. But I don't want to take it off because I know when I get around, I'm going to want to use this. There's nothing better than a topwater bait bass bite. Nothing better. I'm gonna try it one more time. Try to just pick me a pass where there's not as much. I'll just throw it all the way on the other side. All right, let's see. See if anybody ooh, I just seen something jump over there. Let's see if anything's hitting on top water. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so I wanted to get out before it started raining. All right. I did good all the way up until I got close. So I'm gonna wait, hold off on this. Probably just go ahead and move to the other spot. Let me get all this nasty stuff off of here. All right, I'll bring you guys back on once I get to the other spot. Again, I don't like doing a lot of walking around with you guys on here. I know that's boring. So let me get to that other spot. All right, guys, I made it to the other side where I could probably get this thing out now. It's not as bad. All right, so let's see if we can get something on here. Let me fix it first. And let me just start off with a nice bird's nest, because it did not do what I wanted. Again, those of you who know, I've been learning how to use a bait caster, so I get these every once in a while. My last video, I had lots of bloopers of me doing this. So thank you guys for your patience and your love. Okay, I got a lot of seaweed on here. And then I'm gonna get, I was hoping I'd catch something before I got to that. All right, let me go ahead and throw a little bit, about 10 feet away from the bank. Because the water, because we haven't had that much rain, like I mean, it's been tough fishing. I'm hoping, I've been excited about coming here. I'm hoping this is the place where I can catch some, even in this horrific drought that we're having. So I'm gonna try about 10, 15 feet off the bank. Well, maybe a little bit further than that. Nothing on the first cast. I mean, it's my first legitimate cast without getting seaweed on it. Let's try this one. It's a little bit off. Hopefully I don't get that. I'm trying to miss this seaweed that's right there. I think I missed that batch. I didn't miss that batch. And all right, guys, I think I'm gonna have to switch this up. Because the water's so dang low. All right, I'll get back with you. All right, guys, I'm not sure I went to anything better, but I want to do top water today. So I went with this little tiny popper. Again, it's probably not gonna be as near as good, but I might be able to go over some of that because the hooks aren't as big. So let's see how we do. Of course, I did not set my bait caster up the right way for the popper, so I did a backlash. Again, I'm still learning how to do all this. I forgot to set it. I've been just wanting to fish. I haven't been able to do nothing I wanted to do. There is so much seaweed over here. I can't do nothing. Everything, it's so low here. Guys, it's hard making content, especially when I haven't been able to get on the boat with Phil. It's been really busy, but I've been trying to get you guys some content, but all the lakes are so low. So all the original spots where you're catching stuff, like you can't throw in any of this. I could use like a soft plastic, or I could use the super fluke, but I'm trying not to just catch stuff on the super fluke all the time. I mean, that literally is like Steph Curry cheat code. Okay, I guess I gotta fix this. I forgot again. Well, this has started off magnificent. All right, so I tightened it up a little bit, hopefully. See, it doesn't matter what I use. I guess I'm not gonna be able to fish the banks, which is, I really would love to fish the banks right now. Guess I'm gonna have to fish out in the middle because it's so dang low. I mean, this is all you guys are seeing me do is clean seaweed and moss off of my lure. And this is all I've been doing. All right, so I guess I can't fish close to the bank. All right, guys, I'm not even kidding. I haven't been fishing that long with a bait caster, but I just had the worst backlash I've ever had in my entire life. The worst bird's nest ever. It was horrendous. It took me almost like 30 minutes just to get it out. It was horrendous. I'm trying to get it back to where I had it, and I can't do that. It keeps backlashing, so I'm having a day today. It is the worst backlash ever, though. I almost gave up, but I'm not a quitter. And I think that's a snake or a turtle. Is that a snake? Oh, it's a turtle. He's pretty ballsy. Looks like the other side's probably less. All right, let me go back to my thing. I'll get you back on in a minute. All right, guys, I've made so many mistakes today. I looked down and realized I didn't charge my phone. I only got 20%, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this spinner bait with a little Rage swimmer on it, and I'm only gonna record if I catch something. So peace out. Hopefully you'll get to see some fish. Peace. He hit this right at the I had to go back to the super fluke because it's so shallow here that I kept getting seaweed and stuff. So I went back to the super fluke and first cast, little pound bass, just a little guy. But that's number 2. All right, I got another one. He hit it right on the bank. Come on, stay pinned. Oh, he got off. Oh, I was about to say stay pinned. All right, I got another one. Stay pinned, stay pinned, stay pinned. There we go. Number 3, should have been 4. Little dinky one. Well, guys, I made it back home. It was an interesting day. Only caught 3. It's better than what I've done the last couple of weeks because, again, the weather in Florida has been horrendous. It's been completely sunny every single day. We've been in a 4-month drought. It's rained the last couple of days, but not enough rain to really do a whole lot. There was another gentleman that came out, and there was so much vegetation because the water was so low. We kept getting caught in all this seaweed, moss, whatever you want to call it. But he came out and he was doing the same thing. So I ended up calling it a day. But I wanted to at least get some content out to you. Just to let you know, it's not always sunshine and rainbows, but it was still a lot of fun. It's always fun to get out and fish. Just remember, God loves you and to keep on fishing.